How's it guys? Welcome back. I'm Macon Campbell and this is Macon Stuff. So today I set myself a kind of time challenge. Let me explain. So some of you might know that I am a full-time YouTube content creator, and what that basically means is I don't have a day job. So because of that, most people seem to think that I just have endless time to make stuff in my workshop, but in reality I don't. You see, I'm also a father of 4 kids. So my wife usually takes the first 3 kids to school in the morning, which leaves me pretty much from 8 o'clock in the morning till 12, which is roughly 4 hours that I have to actually make stuff in my workshop. As soon as 12 o'clock hits, it's pretty much traffic the rest of the day for me. It's picking up kids from school, dropping them at extramurals, doing homework and all sorts of fun stuff. So that being said, this week was a bit of a slow start for me as I've been a little bit demotivated, as one sometimes is when your YouTube analytics is looking a bit sad. So here I find myself Wednesday morning and I have absolutely nothing to upload on Friday. So I came up with a bit of a challenge for myself in which I'm going to try and make a mini meat cleaver pendant before I have to go and pick up my kids from school. So it's now 8:36 and I'd like to try and get this project started by 9 o'clock and get it finished by 12 o'clock. I've never done a time challenge like this before, but I think it's going to be a good motivation for me and give me something hopefully cool that I can upload at the end of the week. So 3 hours might seem a lot of time for something that's small to make, but bear in mind that I don't have a photographer or a videographer that can follow me around. So I'm still going to have to capture all the footage while making this. So let me explain to you a little bit about what I'm going to make. I saw a Chinese video on YouTube last week of someone who made a meat cleaver. Couldn't remember what the video was called because it was Chinese, but I tried to make a rough sketch from memory of what I sort of remembered it looked like. It wasn't a traditional looking meat cleaver, and this is sort of what I came up with, and I wasn't feeling it, so I went and did a bit of searching in my history and I eventually found the video in question. I really like the style. I don't know if I'm going to do the bevels exactly the same as what they are on that because it is going to be a whole lot smaller. I took that sketch and I traced it in Illustrator. I'm going to be using that as my template. So what I'm going to make this meat cleaver out of is this blade that I picked up on the scrap heap. I've got absolutely no idea what kind of blade this is. It's pretty heavy and it's got a pretty mean cutting edge. The only thing I could probably tell you for certain about this is that this is probably stainless steel. Reason being is the place where I found this had about 10 or 20 of them lying around. They were lying amongst a whole bunch of other scrap metal which was all completely rusted, and all of these blades still looked pretty much pristine except for the major bend that they have in them. So as I said, I've got no idea what this blade would be used for. If there are any of you out there that know, I'd be really interested to know. Drop it in the comments below. But yes, this is what I'm going to be using, so let's get started. There we go, guys, it's done, and honestly I couldn't be happier with how it turned out. It's not perfect, but that's kind of the point of a challenge like this, is to see what kind of result you can come up with less than usual amount of time. For those of you that follow me on Instagram, when I posted this yesterday, I named it the 9 to noon challenge. So if you'd like to see more challenges like this, where I try to finish a whole project in one morning, then let me know in the comments below. As I said, I'm very happy with how it turned out. Pretty much there's only one like this in the whole world, and it's mine. So that's good enough for me. As always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. And as always, a great thank you to my Patreon supporters. And for those of you that might not know, I do also have a merch store. I'll leave a link in the description below. If you order one right now, you'll probably be the first one, and well, that's got to count for something. So I'll catch you guys in the next video, and till next time, keep making stuff.